I think the idea of plan, do, check and act, the Deming cycle, is going to come into greater force with SAM. Whereas previously SAM traditionally looks at producing ELPs at points of true-up, contract renewal or for vendor audits, you're going to have a look at software as a service. That's going to require a monthly or a quarterly trimming of the sales to make sure that bills don't actually run rampant. So that's inbuilt into the new management system standard, as it is with all management system standards for ISO. But actually applying that to SAM, I think is going to be an eye-opener for a lot of people. I think they are easier for organisations if you have an ISO mindset on how you approach given standards to implement various aspects. So if your organisation is already clued into 14,001, perhaps ISO 20,000 for service management, or InfoSec 27,001, that approach to achieving certification in those given areas, you'll be able to lift and shift and adopt that to SAM or ITAM as it will be now, because that's the revision that's taken place there is a widening away from SAM. So yes, if you've gone down that route, yes, it will be easier. For those who haven't, then perhaps come along to the chat and we can school you accordingly. Yeah. Outward facing, I would say. So they're not focused on SAM for SAM's sake. They're focused on SAM and ITAM for the sake of the business. And if IT has a services approach, rather like service management adopts, what you're starting to look at is you're not looking east to west as to what we should be focusing on for a vendor in ELP, but you're looking north to south. What services are we standing up to the business? And then when you're in a position to do that, you can start to think, right, how do we apply total cost of ownership and return on investment to a given service? And that offers you the opportunity to demonstrate value chain analysis. So you're looking up and down the technology stack. You're not looking across the product range that a vendor says you must audit on. And I think that's where the future is. Once you can start to do that, then you can start to scale services up and down accordingly and be able to put a ready reckoner on it price-wise.
Rory will be speaking at our US conference on the 13th and 14th of March in South Florida. To learn more about his session, head to itassetmanagement.net/events.